Hello, my dear students. Once again, welcome back to your online class. So today we'll be solving few of the important questions related to the chapter probability. So here the question, I'll show you it on the screen. So note it down in your copy. The question states that three persons A, B, and C shoots to hit a target. The probability of hitting the target are 5 by 6, 4 by 5, and 3 by 4 respectively. Find the probability that number one, exactly 2% hits the target, and number two, at least one person hits the target. So, in order to solve this question, so we need to go a little bit deeper into the probability, like the product of the two, like in case of the two coin which is tossed simultaneously. What is the chances of getting a head on both the tails? We do it like the probability of getting a tail on the first coin into the probability of getting a tail into the second coin. So it is the product of the two probabilities. So that is how we'll be solving these two questions. So the question have already said that the probability of A is equals to, how much was that? 5 by 6. Probability of B is to 4 by 5, and the probability that C will hit the target is 3 by 4. So it was the probability that A will hit the target is 5 by 6, the B will hit the target is 4 by 5, and the probability that the C will hit the target is 3 by 4. So in the first part, you are asked to find the probability that at least 2% hits a target. So that means if A and B strikes the target, the C won. The second, if B and C strikes the target, A won. And finally, if A and C strikes the target, the B won. So therefore, the probability will be equals to, so the first part is it will be equal to, so the probability of A hitting a target into the probability of B hitting a target into the probability of C, I write it as complement, that is the C not hitting a target, plus in the same way PA into now PB into, now let B not hit the target. Okay, so the probability of C plus the probability of now A not hitting the target, whereas B and C is hitting the target. B and the probability of C. Okay, so now what we do, we simply substitute the value. So this will be equal to A is equals to 5 by 6 into 4 by 5 into, now what is the probability that C will not hit the target? So it will be simply 1 minus 3 by 4. So which you have already learned in class 10 also. So in the same way here it will be 5 by 6 into, now the probability of B not hitting the target, it will be 1 minus 4 by 5 into 3 by 4 plus finally at the end, so the probability of A not hitting the target, it will be 1 minus 5 by 6 into the probability of B is 4 by 5 into the probability of hitting the target by C is 3 by 4. So on further simplification, we get it as 5 4 is 20, 6 5 is 30 into, so if I take the LCM, it will be 4, so 4 minus 3 will be 1 plus I multiply 5 3 are 15, 6 4 are 24 into, it will be 5, it will be 1. It is 5 minus 4 equals to 1. And finally, plus at the end, it will be 6 by, now 6 minus 1 is 5 into 5 3 are, oh sorry, 4 3 are 12, 5 4 are 20. So finally, I'll multiply this. 20 into 1 is 20 divided by 30 into 4, it will give me 120 plus this will give me 15 and 5 4 is 20, 0, 2 goes there, 5 to the 10, 11, 120 plus and then 12 divided by, so 0, 6 is this is 120. So taking the, so if you take the LCM, this will be 120 divided by 20 plus 15 plus 12. So which will give me 20 plus 15, it gives me 35, 36, 37. So it is 47 divided by 120. So if you simplify it, you will get this value approximately around 0.39. Okay, so the probability that at least two of them, they will hit the target at the same time will be 0.39. So now we'll be solving the second part of the question, which tells us to find the probability that at least one of them, they will hit a target. So till then, you can pause this video, copy down in this here notebook. So you can copy it down. So we'll be solving now the next part to find the probability that at least one of them, they will hit the target. So now, in order to solve the second part of the question is asking at least one of them, they will hit a target. So in that, so it is simply will be equals to, so it will be, so the probability, it will be simply 1 minus the probability of not even one of them hitting a target. So it will be the probability of A complement into the probability of B complement into the probability of C complement. So it will be equals to 1 minus, so it will be 1 minus, what is the probability of hitting a target by the A? So it was 5 by 6. It was 5 by 6 into 1 minus the probability of hitting a target by B was, it was, I see it is 4 by 5. So it is 4 by 5, and the probability that the C hitting a target was 1 minus, what was it? It was 3 by 4. So again, on simplifying, I get 1 minus, so this will give me 1 by 6 into 1 by 5 into 1 by 4. So this will give me 1 minus, so if you multiply all of these, 6 5 is 30, 30 into 4 is 120 by 1. So this will give me 120 divided by 120 minus 1 will be equals to 119. So you can use a calculator to calculate the value, how much is 119 divided by 120. So this is how we solve this kind of questions.